So I'm starting to see where many of you are experiencing this being stuck in the middle. You've got a lot of friends and family who are starting to divide, and you're starting to see a lot of people rear their ugly heads, and you're starting to see a lot of people speak in ways that you didn't know that they had it in them, and that's unfortunate. I just replied to a friend's posting about the same thing, and what I will say is this: the prejudice that we want to see stamped out between people of color and other demographics like that is the same way you're going to need to approach how you delete and unfriend and block certain people. Take them on a case by case basis, because let's be honest, not everybody who is white can fully wrap their heads around this. Some people are asking questions. Some people are speaking out of ignorance, and I say ignorance composed is in comparison to say something like arrogance. Ignorance is just lack of not knowing. Give them the benefit of the doubt if they're being legitimately, honest with their questions and not knowing. The arrogance are the people that say, well, he had it coming and that's what he gets for being a criminal. There's a difference. Some people you cannot save from drowning, but what you can do is figure out who really can't swim and who just refuses to tread water. There's a difference. Okay, so with that said, look at what the questions people are asking. Look at the statements they're making. Are they being solution minded? Do they have any logic to their argument? Are they willing to listen to your logic, your place? And I will say this part too. This is kind of a sidebar, but many of you, a lot of the women that I know have kids of black fathers. Many white, Hispanic, even Asian have children, sons that have black fathers. And the way that you respond and the way that you are diligent with dealing with these people will often have an effect on their future down the road. You have to be defensive, as if this person were saying it to your child's face. They're going to say it, they're going to say it. And in large and part, they can't exclude your son and say, well, your son's different. It doesn't mean that towards him. That's bull. And I've gone through that where people say, well, you're a black person, but not a nigger. Well, you know what? If you have that sentiment, then at some point I could be that nigger. So understand that there's a huge difference, huge difference in somebody being actually ignorant to something and saying, I don't understand, help me understand, or they're willing to hear what you're saying, as opposed to somebody just saying they got what they deserved and that's the world that they live in and they chose it. And how come people don't march in Chicago then? And how come people, do this and that? No. There's a difference, and I'm willing to continue to advocate for the education of everybody, but we've all seen it in school. There's some kids that just don't want to learn, and there's a dropout rate, and some of these people are dropping out on society. So give everybody the benefit of the doubt, case by case basis. Remember, it's about content of character, over color of skin, or in this case, the material in their speech and their post. Okay, so it's tough, but look at it this way: it's better to weed them out than regret not giving somebody the benefit of a doubt. And if they were your friends in the first place, you brought them into your circle, so now it's your time to remove them or decide who needs to stay in your circle. Okay, everybody, take a deep breath and let's move on. Get peace, love, unity, solidarity. You have a great day.